I'm meteorologist Sam Schreier, and we're going to give you that first Alert 5 look at some snow coming our way this weekend. And really kind of the first bigger one for a lot of southern Colorado, at least from all the model data we've got. So the system is going to drop in Saturday night, but we're really thinking more Sunday morning. So we'll show you on the modeling. It's going to start showing up around midnight on the Palmer Divide, that Monument Hill area. So this is Sunday at 2 in the morning. The modeling has the snow up north, also with some rain leading into the plains on the edge of this. Now what we're going to see is that front moves south. There's a little bit of rain first on the leading edge, but check this out at 6 o'clock. This will pretty quickly turn back over into all snow. This is a very strong system. So what's going to happen is we are just going to get widespread snow through the whole morning on Sunday, and it'll slowly taper off from north to south at the end of the day. This is 2 o'clock though. Heavy snow has been and will still be falling in the wet mountains, the Sangre de Cristos, pushing south. So you see towards the end of the day, drier air starts to fall in behind, and by Sunday night, this is 10 o'clock, and anything past midnight, we get this to really pass into New Mexico. So let's talk about snow totals. It's Friday, it's still a little bit early, but this is kind of the first look we have. I like some stuff with the models. I don't like stuff with the others. This is the early model output. It is going to favor the Sangre de Cristos, the wet mountains, and some of the Raton Ridge, some of that Raton Mesa rising area down south. The bigger question is Colorado Springs and Woodland Park. So the snow's coming in from the north and the northeast. That means Monument Hill is going to absorb a lot of that snow. Colorado Springs, I'm really not expecting to get a ton of snow. Same with Woodland Park. That moisture has to hop over the Front Range into Woodland Park, and so it's going to be tough to get some bigger totals up here. Here's kind of what I'm looking at over our expectations around the Colorado Springs area. So for the city itself, about 1 to 2 inches. That's going to be kind of more favored as you go north towards Monument Hill. Again, Monument Hill and the Palmer Divide are going to kind of box in and block the snow out of Colorado Springs. So down towards Fountain, areas out east, really not that much accumulation. And Teller County will be a bit more of a range of 1 to 3 inches, but you'll get pockets like up Pikes Peak area where it's going to be a little bit more. Kind of moving on to different areas of the map, well, guess what? You go over towards like Pueblo. Pueblo is out of the way of the Palmer Divide. So Pueblo actually has a chance of getting a little more than Colorado Springs. Right now, I'm kind of thinking 1 to 3 inches across the city, less as you go just east in Pueblo County, but those wet mountains, so kind of around the Rye area, Beulah, 5 to 10 inches. Yes, 10 possible, but we're talking up some more serious mountain slopes. Westcliff, 3 to 6, but of course that's going to want to favor towards the higher terrain in your area. Going in towards those snow expectations south, here's what we're looking at. In the mountains along the Sangre de Cristos, where you find the biggest snow totals. But on the interstate, just around and south of Walsenburg, kind of in that rise, you get about 4 to 8 inches possible. And down towards Trinidad, the models favor the Raton Mesa, which obviously makes sense. They're thinking about 4 to 8 inches. Finally, our snow expectations kind of getting over to the plains. A general 1 to 2 or 1 to 3 inch swath is expected from anywhere from Highway 50 south. Current model actually has a little bullseye of snow by Springfield, but most of our modeling paints something a little closer to about 2 to 4 inches here. These snow totals are going to change through the weekend. It's still a little early look. It's not going to be a ton of snow, but any drives on Sunday morning through the afternoon are going to be slick, and I expect visibility will be quite low. So stay safe, think about your pets, get your yards ready, your lawns ready for this, because it's going to be a cold, deep freeze with that snow.